Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective, and this is 2020 with Bubba Watkins. Whatever. Normally, when there's a change of a new year, we we all get this sensation of euphoria. We all think about, oh, this could be that year that everything turns out right for me. This is where I could turn a new leaf, and you know, everything's going to be different this year. Well, everything is going to be different this year. This could be probably the one of the most interesting years that we could see in our country. Uh, Things are uptight right now. Last night, took the wife out and we went and hung out on the Pensacola beach and watched the fireworks at midnight. Watched the people walking around. Something I noticed: not an awful lot of really happy, excited people that were running around. And the fireworks were nice, but you didn't get that feeling like everybody was really enthusiastic. And there's after the fireworks were over, started walking back to the car. Uh, you know, I got this feeling of dread. And normally on a new year, like I say, you feel pretty good. Hey, this could be it. This could be my year. But nope, I got a feeling of dread because I kind of know what's coming. We've got a very serious choice to make for this country. We got to decide if we're going to keep our republic, or if we're done with it, we don't need it anymore. Let's go ahead and make a change. Personally, I don't like the change that is being prescribed, and I think that we need to protect what we have. This year could decide it. Really, we're getting ready for this trip to Virginia. My wife and I are going up there. We're going to stand in solidarity with the other patriots of this nation that have decided that this is enough. And there's going to be a choice that's going to have to be made by the leaders of this republic, the thing they keep referring to as a democracy. We're not a democracy. We are a republic. We are a representative constitutional republic. We have people that we elect, or in the left case, they select, to make decisions on our behalf. Their job is supposed to be to listen to the people, to hear what they have to say, and then go into the chambers with the other representatives and discuss what they hear from their constituents to make decisions in the future. They don't do that. They've thrown that out. There's no longer a representative republic. It's a representative democracy. Y'all shut the hell up. We got this. We'll handle it. So we have become complacent and figured, oh, there are leaders, and we'll do what they tell us to do. Wrong. They're not our leaders. They're our employees. We have hired them to do a job on our behalf, and they no longer do that job. They do not represent we the people. We are taxed without representation. We are ignored in favor of illegal immigration, and it's really noticeable now because the alternative news that is out here has been able to get the truth out, and it's hard. YouTube does everything they can to shut us up. So does Google. Everything's manipulated in the favor of the few elite. And I say few. There aren't that many of them. They own all of the big medias, so they can make themselves look all bloated and inflated. But this is going to be a telling tale when we go to Virginia. I've heard all kinds of numbers. I heard, there's only going to be about 10,000 people there. Well, I think that is not true. I think that's insanity to think that only 10,000 people would show up to something as important as saving our constitutional republic. I've also heard potentially 100,000, and now I'm hearing potentially 1,000,000. So basically, it's going to be somewhere between 10,000 and 1,000,000, and my wife and I will be right there with it. There's a good chance that the UN might do something stupid. There's a good chance that George Soros may decide to bus in some people. There's some talk about that online. Bus in some agitators to try to pop this sucker off. But people have to remember, our beef is not with the citizenry of this country. The people that swore an oath, like myself, I mean no harm to any citizen of this country, but I intend to fully protect you under the armor of the Constitution, and I will be standing representing the American people and our Constitution. So it's it's important that we understand that it's not the people that we're going after, it's the government. It's the tyrannical, overreaching, out of control government, and we will be protecting the citizenry from that government. And if they bring an enemy onto this soil to try to quell our civil disobedient protest, then they've made the wrong decision, because it's not the people that we would be turning on. It's the people that are elected that think that they are gods and kings. We will not comply with those people. They think they're above us. They talk down to us. They threaten us. Well, I've made it so clear, they don't intimidate me. I don't fear death. I don't fear pain. I've been through both. I know what my pain threshold is, and when I reach it, I pass out. So I died when I was 10 years old. I drowned. I was gone for 15 minutes before my father was able to get me back. And I didn't have fear at that time. I had comfort. So I don't fear the two primal fears that people inherently have in them. So when you don't fear those things, then you can't be intimidated by threats from weak people that only have threats. So I want people to be aware of how significant this year is. There are some decisions that have to be made, some hard ones. It's up to us to make those decisions and turn this place into the constitutional republic it was founded under. That means some big changes. That means some Republicans need to be gone too. And in 2020, we need to reset this thing. If they've been in that chamber for too long, they need to get the hell out. Because I don't care who you are. I mean, everybody's got a little bit of a mean streak in them. And some people, I don't know what it would take to get them to make dumb decisions, but if you're in a ruling situation, a leadership position for that long, there's always that possibility that somebody will do something stupid. So the people that have been in there a long time need to go, and we need a fresh body to represent this republic. But excuse me. Anyway, this is what I got. I just want people to be aware that this could be the biggest year of our lives, the start of the new decade. The left is desperate. Their Agenda 21 has been slipping away, and this year they're going to try to reset that, try to get back on track so they can get on their 2021, so they can get ready for their Agenda 2030. We need to help put that in check. We need to put an end to it. Anyway, so I'm still accepting donations, thankfully, and with all my heart, bless you guys that have donated. And I'm getting close. I'm hoping to take care of a hotel today, and I think we've got our we're going to have the hotel, we're going to have the food taken care of, and I'm still working on gas money for round trip. So if you can help, even just the smallest amount, you know, gas right now is $2.50 a gallon down here. So, you know, one gas tank is almost $50 now. But so every little bit, if you can help me make this trip to Virginia, make it just a little bit easier on me. You know, I've never been good at asking for anything. I've always done it myself, but I realize that I can't do this one alone. So I want to be there. I want to represent you. I will be there. It's just the help that I've gotten is going to take that and make it a lot easier. The help that I will get, each little bit will make it just a little bit easier for making this trip. So anything and anyone that wants to, you know, please, I am begging, because I need to make this trip. I need to make it a little more comfortable, because the stress of the trip by itself is going to already be enough. I don't want to have to worry about, oh, I hope I have enough to get home kind of thing. So with that being said, I think that's all I got for y'all. But keep your head on a swivel, stay vigilant, don't be intimidated by the threats and the fear tactics. Just remember, we have the numbers, we have the skill set, and we have the resolve. Several things that the left doesn't have. They talk a big game, but they back down pretty quick when they're confronted. Look at all these rallies with these so-called presidential candidates. They back down as soon as they're confronted. They go into a state of being timid. So just remember, we have the power, not them. And then, that being said, I gotta quit talking, because I'll wear you guys out with it. But Happy New Year. Let's make this the best year of our lives. Let's bring back our constitutional republic and take it from the enemy within. But until next time, y'all, stay in the fight.